More than world-class accommodations, the Ritz-Carlton Cleveland is making Northeast Ohio a better place to live through the Community Footprints program. Whether harvesting crops for food banks, supporting Coats for Kids, or the United Way, in this city, the Ritz-Carlton is Cleveland.
In Cleveland, when you think theater, you think West Side?
The Gordon Square Arts District is an organic arts district. Unlike these lifestyle villages that have the movie theaters and the shops, the Gordon Square Arts District was here. This was an historic arts center of the city of Cleveland.
It's an old idea, but everything old is new again. See, in the 20s, Gordon Square was Cleveland's center for theater, starting with the opening of the Capitol, which remained open until 1985. After raising $7 million of capital, the capital's being raised again.
Today, Detroit Shoreway is redeveloping the Capitol Theater as the West Side Art Independent Film Theater in the city of Cleveland. The types of films that the Capitol Theater will feature are art and independent films, films that provoke the viewer to think deeply about life, that touch the viewer. It's not the typical action film.
Plenty of not-so-typical actions taking place in this 4-block stretch between West 61st and West 69. The anchors, 3 theaters. In addition to the Capitol, there's the Cleveland Public Theater, which isn't just unique to Cleveland. No, there's nothing like CPT in the state.
Cleveland Public Theater does the most adventurous programming of any theater in town. We're doing brand new plays, we're doing plays that haven't been seen in Ohio, and we do a broad spectrum of other performance like dance.
At CPT, the goal isn't necessarily to entertain, but to make you think. Like last year, when they put on a play about racial profiling.
We engaged the Cleveland Police Department, the NAACP, CSE's Black Studies Department, all to do after-show discussions about this really important issue. So we see theater as not this little place you go away to get away from the world, but really a place to come together as a community and address our critical issues.
Critical to urban development, keeping the community active and involved. Perhaps nowhere is that more evident than the Near West Side Theater, which for 30 years has been putting on shows with volunteers of all ages on and backstage.
Right now we have 50 people in a production of Beauty and the Beast where they sit and gather as 7-year-olds with people who are in their 50s, and they're reflecting together. This kind of dialogue doesn't happen for them in other places.
The impact continues well after curtain call. People
Not only get in touch with their skills and their talent that maybe they didn't really know, and they build that, but that they do not feel judged, that they can really just kind of become and be free and also engage with people who are so different from themselves.
What's going to be different? The entire streetscape. In the center of the district will be a public piazza. Benches will have artistic sayings. Streetlights will look like lava lamps. Power lines and telephone poles will disappear, being buried underground.
We wanted a distinct character for the Gordon Square Arts District to reflect that this is an arts district. When you come to West 65th in Detroit to intersection to Gordon Square, you'll know that it's in some place that's unique, much like DuPont Circle in Washington or elsewhere. This is a place that is uniquely Cleveland.
Construction on the streetscape begins in spring, but new businesses have already sprung.
Restaurants and shops are coming in because they know these theaters are going to be drawing people into the neighborhood. So we have this restaurant. We have just down the street one of Cleveland's premier chefs, Marlon Kaplan, is opening up a restaurant in the next couple months. Just up this way we have another great pub, the Stone Mad Pub, that's going to be opening in the next couple months. What we're doing here is really the art of economic development. We're using the arts as a catalyst for economic development in this old urban city, in this old urban neighborhood of Cleveland.
Developers are capitalizing on the location to make this a can't-miss destination.
That's what Cleveland needs, are the cool kind of neighborhoods that the young people that have been being drained off to LA, New York, the coast to live, they'll see that they can have a very cool life here in Cleveland. They can buy a place to live. They can hang out in cool theaters and restaurants. It's all right here, close to downtown, close to the lake. So all the ingredients are here right now.
Bringing Northern Ohio to your door every month, Northern Ohio Live magazine's proud to support Live from the Circle. Dining, theater, basically all that's unique to our region can be found on NorthernOhioLive.com. Arts, culture, and living. Northern Ohio Live.